This is the best Black Friday deals of 2019. Starting with phones, Walmart is currently selling the iPhone XR refurbished for just $430, which is a great deal, and if you're looking for a budget phone, specifically if you want an iPhone, that is definitely the way to go. Moving on to Samsung, Samsung's got deals on all of their latest flagships, including the Galaxy S10, now retailing for $200 below its original price at $700, or renewed for just $430, which is the same as getting it refurbished. You can also now get the Galaxy S10e brand new for $550, and people were calling it a value back when it was $750, and you can find the S10 Plus for just $799, again a $200 discount from its original price. This is also around the time of year that old flagships start to get discounted in price. Like, for example, you could find the Apple iPhone XS for just $581 renewed on Amazon, which is nearly half the price that it originally was less than a year ago. Or, and this might be one of the craziest deals on this list, you get the Galaxy S9 renewed and unlocked for just $292. If you've got under $300 to spend on a phone, honestly, this might be the best purchase. This flagship is just a year old. It's only one generation behind, and it's already a third of the price that it was when it first came out. On to the Pixel, you can get a brand new Google Pixel 3 for just $449. And looking into some other kind of more obscure phones, Razer is discounting their new Razer Phone 2 for just $299. And other than maybe the Asus ROG phone, this guy's probably the best gaming phone you could possibly get. So that's definitely a really good deal, especially considering it's got a 120Hz display, which none of the flagships previously mentioned have. Moving on to some even more obscure phones, you can get the Xiaomi Mi 9T, also known as the Redmi K20 Pro, for just $269. And if you watched any reviews of this phone when it first came out, it was already considered a value king, and now they're selling it for $30 less. And of course, speaking of value, the Pocophone F1 has been discounted as well. It's now only charging you $240 to pick this guy up, and you may remember this guy has an amazing camera. Well, okay, not that amazing, but it got way further than anyone was thinking it would back last year in MKBHD's smartphone camera bracket, if any of you guys remember that. Moving on to tablets, you can get an all-new iPad Pro 2019 model with the 11-inch size for just $674, which sounds like a lot, but it's a $125 discount, which honestly is pretty nice. You don't see Apple doing a lot of discounts, especially not on new products. Apple's also discounting the MacBook Air for $100 off, so you can now buy it for just $899, which is also a pretty good deal. Or I think probably the best Apple deal on this list is this one. You can get the Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch for just $1099. And while it may be renewed, buying Apple renewed products is really something that you can always trust. Apple is not the company that's going to try to scam you by sending you something broken. I've bought multiple refurbished products from Apple before, and it's always been fine. So I would definitely recommend picking this guy up. Like, this laptop here, the 2015 MacBook Pro is $1,300, but the brand new 2019 MacBook Pro is $200 less. Definitely a great deal. Speaking of Apple, everyone's favorite AirPods Pro now have a discount already, despite the fact that they just came out under a month ago. You can buy them for $15 less at $234, or the original AirPods have a $25 discount at $134. Both great options if you're looking for wireless earbuds. Moving into cameras, you can buy the Canon 90D SLR for just $1199, which is a really good deal, considering this guy shoots 4K video and is way better than its predecessor, the Canon 80D, which was the successor to the Canon 70D, which shot every single one of Casey Neistat's vlogs. So if you thought that looked good, this is 2 generations ahead, and they're running a fantastic deal on it. So if you're a YouTuber looking to make quality content, this is probably the best deal for you on this list. But if you're more of a photographer and don't care about a flip-out screen, then you can get the Canon T6, which is a few generations old, for just $399 with a lens and a carrying case. That's a $350 discount that Amazon has applied just for Black Friday. So if you're thinking about buying this camera, I would say just go for it before it is too late. You can also buy the GoPro Hero 5 Black for $170, but there's a catch, and it's a good catch. See, the Hero 5 Black originally costs $400, so it's already more than 50% off, but not only are they marking it down to $170 for Black Friday, you can also use a $20 coupon that you just check when you're in checkout on Amazon, and you can get it for $150. And quite honestly, that's an incredible deal. The GoPro Hero 5 Black is a very capable action camera, and it's one of the best on the market. So for $150, it's a steal. Moving into some more miscellaneous products, you can get the Canon Pixma printer for just $30 30 bucks on sale from $80. That's a $50 discount. There's not much to say about it other than that it's a color printer that prints things and copies things, but for 30 bucks, that's a pretty great deal. Or, and this is an incredible deal, you can get the Amazon Echo Dot and TP-Link smart plug for just 35 bucks. Now, if you're unaware, the Echo Dot already costs $50 retail, and the TP-Link costs 30 bucks. And the TP-Link is essentially something that you plug into an outlet, and then you can plug anything into that, and it basically becomes a smart object. So if you plug a regular lamp into the TP-Link, then it will connect with Alexa, and you can say, Alexa, turn on my lamp. And I'm sorry if I set off your Alexa there. But regardless, you can now buy the Echo Dot and the TP-Link, an $80 value for just 35 bucks. That's more than half off. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, before you guys go, I have a special surprise for you guys. So as most of you guys know, I do magic shows. I'm a professional magician. That's how I can afford all the gear you guys see in my videos. Now, I don't do the magic shows for the money, but that's kind of just a nice bonus. But I keep getting comments from you guys asking for me to do a magic trick in a video. So starting today, every video from now on will end with a magic trick. Starting with this one. So here you go. Now, I started magic when I was just 5 years old. It was after I saw a magician do a magic trick with just one piece of string and one lit candle. Now what he did is he would take this long piece of string, just like this, and he would use the candle to break it, like that. And what he would do is he would break the string into a bunch of tiny little pieces. Just like this. And once he had broken the string into all the little pieces that he wanted to break it into using the candle, he would take all of the little pieces of thread, just like this, all of them, except for one, and slowly, ever so slowly, he would roll them into a tiny little ball of white cotton thread. Now on good days, you can actually just get that little ball of thread to just stick there. And on really good days, he could pull on the ends, and all the little pieces of thread would join back together again, just like magic. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. I'm Jack. Peace out.